guys, so I thought it would be fun to share with you today a car organizational video. I haven't done this in a long time, and I just wanted to update it because I do have a new car and my children are much older from the last time that I did it, and I'll leave a link above if you want to see kind of how I organized my car when my children were little, because back then I had a lot more stuff that I needed to carry around with me all the time. But things are a little bit different now that my children are a bit older. I don't need as many things in the car, but I do still need to attempt to keep it somewhat organized and clean. We do a lot of running around, a lot of kid activities. We're constantly on the go. Sports things are in and out of the car. Dogs are in and out of the car. So it's kind of hard to keep up with the mess and clutter in my SUV. But today I'm going to show you how I attempt to keep it somewhat organized while we are constantly a family on the go. So the first thing I like to do when I'm kind of geared up to tidy and organize and clean out my car is take it to the car wash. So I'll just get all of like the garbage out of my car, throw everything out that doesn't need to be in here, put things away, and then I will run my car through the car wash. My car was so disgusting today. We went through the whole summer of traveling without cleaning my car or having like a detailed cleaning done at all. So I really needed to have everything kind of wiped down. So it was really great to clean those disgusting mats and to have everything wiped down. Now that my car is clean, I feel much more inspired to make sure it's organized and kind of tidied up in here. So I think that's a great tip. The first thing you should do is get your car washed, because once it's clean and shiny, you're just more ambitious about doing the rest of it. So I'm going to turn my camera around and show you how I organize the inside of my car. So currently I'm driving a Infiniti QX80. It's a 2017. I actually got it last fall, and I'll give you a little look at the inside and how I organize the space inside this SUV. Okay, so right here on the driver's door I have my Mickey hand sanitizer, I have some tissues, and then I just have some Altoids. And then on the side here I have some hand lotion and my daughter's brush in case I need to pull her hair up in a ponytail for cheer or for her dance class. Over here in the passenger seat, I recently purchased these hooks that just kind of go over the seat, and I have one in the back as well. You can kind of flip it from side to side, so obviously if I have a passenger sitting here, I can flip the hook over to this side and hang it on the back side. So that works out pretty good. And then over here in the middle section, I have my phone charger, I have one of those portable chargers, and then I just have one of these little adapters for the cigarette plug thingy, whatever that's called. And yeah, that's all of my kind of like phone things are right here in the middle. And then in this compartment, it's just my cup holder, so I don't really ever keep anything in there, but I just do have some change right there. And then we'll move on over to everything that is in my glove compartment. So this little bag from the dollar store holds a lot of very important items. So I'll show you quickly what I have in here. I have some Dramamine and some Band-Aids. Actually, I'm just going to dump this whole thing out and show you everything. Okay, so here's everything that's in that little bag. I have the Go Girl little like potty on the go in case of an absolute emergency type thing. I have a little flashlight, some nail files, I have a tweezer, and then I also have some lip balm. I have a couple of lip balms actually. I have a bunch of hair accessories, hair ties, hair clips. I have these two little hair clips and a comb. And then I just have a couple of feminine products. So all of those just kind of emergency type things that you might find yourself needing when you're traveling are in this little pouch. Okay, and the rest of my glove compartment here, I just have all of my car books, user manuals, things that have to do with my car and maintenance of my car. And then over here I have some sunglasses. I have a pair of gloves that I keep in there year round, and then I just have one of the parts of my car vacuum that I keep in the trunk. I just have one of the attachments in there. And the other attachment that I have is actually, there's like a long hose, and I'm keeping it under this seat. Now I'll show you what I keep in this middle compartment right here. So I have my umbrella that I love. I've had this umbrella, I don't even know how long. Really, really a long time. And I love it. So I keep that in here. I also have this little doodad that I bought at Walmart, and it holds your phone. So if I'm watching YouTube videos in my car, which I often am when I'm waiting for the kids to get out of school, I could put my phone in here and just prop it up on my dashboard and watch whatever videos I'm watching at the time. I have a deck of cards from our Carnival cruise. Tip, they're free. So if you just go up to guest services, if you're on a Carnival cruise, you can get a free deck of cards. And then over here I just have you know, our school has a book of coupons that they sell, so I have that here, and other random coupons I stick on the side for restaurants and things, a couple of Christmas CDs that I like to listen to around the holidays. And then let me just pull this stuff out and show you what I have in the middle. So this is like a doggy old poop bag thing where you keep all the little poop bags, but they also make for great just like garbage bags to have in the car. So if I have to retrieve all of the garbage from my car, I can just take one of these little bags out. And then I have a notebook. In here I have a pencil and a pen. I have some earbuds, a couple dollar bills, some of these like on-the-go tooth flossers, and I have one of these little gadgets. Actually, it's connected to this. So here's like a little army knife thing that has, you know, everything you can imagine, all those little scissors, screwdriver, corkscrew, all that stuff. And then this was the old thing that I used to attach my phone, but my phone got too heavy ever since I upgraded to the iPhone 7 Plus. Every time I hit a bump, it would fall off of this. So I'm still holding on to it in case I want to use it with a newer phone someday. And then I have a couple of extra pairs of sunglasses because I cannot drive without sunglasses. So I like to always have a lot of sunglasses in the car with me so I know that I can drive. And that is everything that is in this little middle compartment right here. And it all fits very nicely. It's not overcrowded. I feel like in my last car I had a lot of stuff, and it got to be a little bit cumbersome. So this is just perfect. It really is just the absolute essentials. Okay, so now we're going to head on to the back seat, and you can see the third row is up. There is nothing in the third row, and what I like most about this car is I could put that third row up or down to allow for extra trunk space. And obviously for the dogs, I have to lower the third row to fit the dogs. But the nice thing is this car fits 8 people, which is perfect. It was my best option. Instead of getting a minivan, I was still able to have a lot of children in the car and you know, and drive an SUV. So I really like that. Okay guys, we're in the back seat. I'm never in the back seat. It's kind of weird sitting back here to record. So they cleaned up my mats at the car wash, but as you can see, they really didn't do a great job. I mean, were they really that bad that they couldn't clean them? These are actually new mats, believe it or not. But anyway, so as I told you before, I have these little hooks and they can swivel either way, so you can put them front or back. And I have another hook here. You can hang shopping bags on it, or actually when my daughter gets out of school, I'm sitting in her seat right now, she can hang her backpack right on here. I really love these little Kleenex clip-on tissues, and they have really cute Mickey Mouse prints, which is, you know, my favorite. So it's really cute to have these hanging in my car, and they're easy access for my daughter. When I used to carry boxes of tissues, they used to end up on the floor and she wasn't able to get to them easily enough when I was driving. And then in here I have a bunch of kid movies. As you can see, we have the little TV screen right here, so she can watch movies. So I keep her movies in here, and she could choose the one that she wants, and I'll pop it in up front, as well as headphones. And still have the case for in here. We haven't like just put them in here yet, so sometimes they just end up in the car like that. She has an umbrella, her little Tinkerbell umbrella. And then this is the side where my older children tend to sit. So over here I have the remote control, which I'm always so worried that I'm going to lose. And I'm actually trying to find a way to attach this to the car, because if it falls out, I'm going to be really upset to lose it in a parking lot or something. And then here is just the information on how to use the remote control and the headphones, and I have more headphones in here. And then this is a book that my daughter's reading, so that's just stuck right there. And that's really it for the back seat. On this side, like I said, my daughter Madison usually sits here. So she has one of her hair ties here, and this is where I keep her like C-band. She tends to get motion sickness, and I actually have to put them back in this box. But I usually do keep like those C-bands in there for her. And then she has her little chapstick. And then here is the third row, and actually there is stuff back here, so I just thought I'd show you quick. We have a bungee. You never know when you're going to need one of those. My daughter has an extra car seat that we have back here. I guess we were last traveling with a friend, so I usually keep an extra car seat, a little booster, because we do have friends travel with us often. And then you can see in this little cup holder here, we have another deck of cards and a dog leash, because it is actually good to keep an extra dog leash in the car. And right beyond the third row here is the very narrow trunk. Since I have the third row up, there's really not much to show you. I don't really have anything in my trunk right now except for my vacuum cleaner, my little car vac that I travel with. And that is everything that I keep in my car. I hope that some of this stuff was helpful to you guys. Like I said, I keep it pretty simple. I try not to have too much stuff going on in here. There's always so much coming and going, sports items in and out of the trunk, dogs in and out of the trunk. But for the most part, this is what I keep in my car on a regular basis. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy these types of organizational mom on the go videos, please go ahead and give this a thumbs up so that I know that, and I will certainly make more. If you haven't done so already, I'd love to have you subscribe down below and hit that bell notification so that you can be updated every time I have a new video to share. And go ahead and follow me at Jen's Happy Home on Instagram, because I do share lots of fun stuff there as well. I will leave a link in the description below for any of the items that I used today to help keep my car organized. Maybe you'll find them to be helpful too. And I hope that you guys are all having a great week. I'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye.